Yeah, it felt great. Back in hometown, obviously, and been able to come out with a win like that is big for us, big for us as a team, big for us as an offense, special team, just overall big for us, and that's a hell of a team over there. So being able to come out victorious in a dogfight where things weren't perfect, weather wasn't perfect, and being able to come out victorious is big for us. So feel great.
When you were on the sideline, did you see the ball come out? What's going through your head?
Time to go win the game and not give the ball back to them again, because we've seen they can be explosive in those moments, and I think defense would have did a great job again, but the mindset was be able to hold the ball, run the ball, make them use their timeouts, stay in bounds, play smart situational football at the end of the game and go win.
We talked last week about your performance late in games.
Yep.
And stuff. What was it like to see DeAndre kind of be?
Love DeAndre, man. I think this is my second year with him, and he's such a character for us as a team. His energy, and so being able to get him going is really important for us. And I mean, I couldn't be more happy for him. Finally, to when you have moments like this, it does lift a little weight off your chest and shoulders. So we want to keep that going. We want to keep the run game going, but we wouldn't be able to and Swift knows this, and I know this, that we wouldn't be able to have what we had without the wide receivers blocking on the edge, and obviously the offensive linemen and tight ends in the box being able to spring runs like that for him.
DeAndre said that on that 55-yard touchdown catch, he credited you with getting the ball to him a little early.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it from your perspective.
Yeah, I messed up the play call, and so great job to the guys. Getting lined up in that situation, and us being able to get something off, and great job to Swift. Ran a great route, and he got his eyes around, had a lot of space. So I wanted him to get the ball early so he can go, make play in space, which he does best. So he made a great play and went 55 yards for us.
What is that play called?
Can't tell you the name.
Okay, all right.
Come on, man.
You said you messed up the play call by the time the snap was off today. Was it right? Was it what it was supposed
We ended up fixing it when the ball got snapped.
What does it mean to you personally to be able to lead a winning drive here, in your hometown against this team with considering what happened on this field last year?
Yeah, I love it. It's I had a bunch of friends and things like that in town. Family, things like that here. So being able to come out victorious is obviously awesome. That's kind of it.
Caleb, you mentioned you getting the ball back and saying, okay, let's go.
Yep.
You guys had the ball at the 9 coming out with 7 minutes to
Mhm.
go, and it didn't go well
Yep.
at the beginning. How do you you've talked about your own, trying to keep a good head about yourself.
Yeah.
Come off to the sideline there, are you frustrated?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you not show it? Channel it the right way, or
I
not?
think it's something that I've worked on. That's been something important for me because I know everybody's looking at me for my body language and how I'm moving on the sideline, my energy. Because in those moments, we don't have time for that. Simple as that. It's time to go win. It's time to. It's 5 minutes on the clock, and they, defense is out there. They're gonna make a great play for us, like they did, and we have belief in that as a team, and we know that's gonna happen. And so, I think being able to stay strong in those moments mentally is most important, and that's what I did. That's what we did. We stayed steady through all the ups and downs that we had and adversity throughout this game. We stayed steady as a team mentally. We didn't flinch, and we kept going.
Caleb, is this a step toward moving on from what happened last year? You layer a good memory over the bad one?
I don't think any of those memories necessarily go away, good or bad. I think you move on from it, but it doesn't ever necessarily fully go away. So being able to have this good moment is great, but we got a big game coming up this week, so we got to move on again.
Are you looking forward to years of these kind of battles with Jaden?
Yeah, I mean, you play versus great players. You want to have those games, have those moments where you're playing versus somebody else on the opposite side. That's you're going to have a battle, and he knows that. I know that. There's other players in this league where you're going to have a battle, and you want to play versus those type of players and have those type of games where it's going to come down to the wire and things like that. We all love 30-point wins, but those games and things like that, they mean a lot for us, and they're also extremely fun.
Caleb, what was it like seeing Jake, the 38-yarder, go through the upright at the end?
It was awesome. Being able to, kind of hear about his story after he got here. I didn't necessarily fully know who he was when he got here, and so being able to hear about his story when he got here, and being able to see him work, and being able to, kind of have this moment. I know he's been, some tough moments, and so having this moment for him, I know is important. It's important for us. It's a big moment for him to be able to go out there and come through. Kudos to him, and we love him for that.
DeAndre said he didn't meet Jake until tonight. When did you meet him?
I met Jake as soon as he got here. I shook his hand as soon as he got here. I introduced myself. I try to make sure I know everybody on the team. But I met him early on.
Caleb, your touchdown run in the first half. What
Yep.
was your vision on that both before the snap and then obviously when you got it?
I actually didn't think the play was going to work because there was 3 defenders sitting outside of the tackle over there. So I was, when the ball got snapped, I was like, might have to go make a play, and then it just worked out. So kudos to coach for dialing that up in that moment, and then obviously Dre Swift allowing me to get the edge and go for the pylon.
Caleb, for you guys to find ways to win in dramatic fashion,
Yeah.
what does that do for this locker room?
Yeah, it's big because we know that we can win these games in those moments. When the game is close, defense does a good job stopping them. We go down and score, and defense goes back out and stops them, or whatever the case. However, situation goes down, we know that we can win these games in these moments, in these big moments. So we would like to win by 30, but that's not always the case, and that's not always going to be the case. And so being able to know we can win these games is really important.
Caleb, this is a big off-season for this team, and you mentioned for yourself, and
Yep.
different body language, things like that. Do moments like this make you realize it's all worth it, and
Yeah.
I really appreciate the work that I put in?
Yeah, we got something. I can't say the first word, but it starts with an S and ends with a T. We say we love this. We love it. The hard work, the effort, everything that pays off. We love it. At the end of the day, we're itching for wins. We're itching to get back out there and practice and things like that because all the hard work is paying off, and that feeling is really, 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 really good. It feels really good that hard work does pay off, and it always does. It always pays back.
Couple more, unless you guys are good.
Caleb, you mentioned how you didn't think that the touchdown play call was going to work, but
Yep.
how does the way Ben puts creativity into the run game, help out on the field and show results there?
Yeah, he is a mastermind, and so being able to have him, sometimes he's on the headset, and it's like, this is a great play call right here. Here we go, and so he did that today, and he says that to me, and so he has all belief and confidence in himself, and then those little things actually provide confidence. When you're about to go call the play, and you line up, and you're like, and then the play actually works. And so the belief and trust in him, the faith in him that he's dialing it up, and he does every time.
Caleb,
kind of in that same
Last
vein,
one here.
Working with Ben now 5 games in, just where is that relationship, and do you feel excited about where it's going?
Yeah, I'm excited every single day that I get to wake up and be coached by him. And I know the other guys are also. I think we believe in him. We trust him. We trust our other coaches. And I think that's going to continue to keep growing. The belief in him is there, and we want to win for him. And we obviously want to win for us and the Chicago Bears.